Hello to all, greetings to you. So welcome to our bow skin video session. So in this video module, I want to explain to you about few topics which carries 2 marks. Each one carries 2 marks from the lesson Biotechnology and its applications. So let's start our video. The first one is GMO. So what is meant by GMO? GMO nothing but genetically modified organisms. So the genes are modified, genes are transformed from different species to species. That is known as genetically modified organisms, either animals nor plants. So coming to our bow skin, the genetically modified organisms known as transgenic plants. So in these transgenic plants, so different types of desired genes are transformed. So normal hybridization in the sense the genes are transformed naturally, that is also man-made process, but in transgenic plants nothing but genetically modified organisms, these genes are transferred more than 2, 10 or hundreds or thousands also maybe. So artificially, so man-made process, more than 2 or 10 genes are transformed from one species to another species, that is known as GMO or transgenic plants. But in a normal hybrids, few genes, 1 or 2 genes are transformed, either monohybrid or dihybrid. Example, Mendel experiments. So this is the main difference between transgenic plants and normal hybrids. So this GMO required unique techniques, nothing but genetic engineering. You knew already tools which are used in genetic engineering and the technology, the steps which are followed in genetic engineering. So same related topic is transgenic plants. I have told you already. So the desirable genes are transformed from desirable species to desirable species is known as transgenic plants. So here transgenic plants example mainly for food resource purpose, tomato, and the tomato is flower sour. So flower sour variety tomato comes under transgenic plant, and one more type E golden rice. So this type E golden rice also comes under transgenic plant variety and examples. So this is highly rich in vitamin A and also beta carotene. So these two comes under transgenic plants as examples. Next one, Kai genes. So you knew already one of the commercial cotton plant, transgenic cotton plant, nothing but BT, Bacillus thuringiensis. So BT nothing but it's a bacterium name, Bacillus thuringiensis. So the genes are extracted and transformed from this BT into the cotton plant. So we are calling that as BT cotton. So this is highly pest resistant, disease resistant, worm resistant, especially corn borer worm, ball worm, and different types of pests. So here this BT, it has a special type of genes known as cry genes. So cry genes 3 types. Cry 1AB, cry 2AB, cry 1AC. So these three types of genes together called as cry genes. So these genes, they have capability to kill, prevent, avoid the pest and different types of worms, army worm and etc. etc. So these genes are capability to produce special type of proteins. They are in the form of crystals, and these are known as proteins. These are not toxic. So whenever insects or worms, they may eat the leaves or the product of the cotton plant, then these crystal proteins, after entering into the gut of the particular worm or insect, due to the alkaline nature, they may be dissolved and they become active, and they kill the worms and the insects whichever they have eaten these parts of the plant, nothing but bt cotton. So firstly, the protein is in the form of inactive, then later it become active. So the protein production under the control of these three genes known as cry genes. Remember. The next one, GEAC. So Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. So this is a committee, Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. So all type of rules and regulations and norms and the processes of the genetic engineering experiment under the control of GEAC, under the guidelines of GEAC. It has to give the permission, it has to approve the product or the result which is done through genetic engineering by the scientist, and certification also GEAC must be done for the new product. So all type of charges under the control of GEAC, Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. It has to decide finally the product should be released into the public or not. So the small one, full form, nothing but. Then final one, green revolution. You knew already what is meant by green revolution. According to crops, especially food crops, the cultivation of high yield varieties in the field known as green revolution for the sufficient availability of the food sources for the public in the world. So first time the green revolution is introduced by a famous scientist Norman Borlaug. Norman Borlaug, father of green revolution in the world, and especially in our India, the green revolution technique introduced by MS Swaminathan. So in our India, father of green revolution is known as MS Swaminathan. Actually, worldwide, the father of green revolution is known as Norman Borlaug. So these are the few contents in this video module we have discussed, everyone. So remaining contents we shall discuss in video number 2 of our Boskin biotechnology and its applications in our daily life. Thank you, by the way, myself Karthikeyan, mentor in NEET, botany and zoology. See you.